Welcome back to another episode on Lego Harry Potter Years 1 through 4, 100% walkthrough on Nintendo Switch. We're going to continue with the story here, and anything that I explain is basically information that I already know about. So, with that in mind, we're going to start here, okay? As you can see, all the flags that we have done, I'm going to avoid the ghost here. Okay, we're going to continue forward here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go right up in here. And this time we're not going to avoid the ghost because the ghost is, well, right here. You've seen this in my last episode, so this is actually kind of the interesting concept. Oh. As you can see, we have Christmas hats, huh? Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't avoid the ghost. So, we're going to go ahead and continue with this level that is actually beyond this door. And no, you cannot sing there, lady. She always thinks she can sing, but she bashes as you notice, she bashes the glass into a wall or something to make it look like she actually used her singing voice to break the glass. She can't sing, really. I mean, what else is different? Ooh, good. That's a good, wow. This is interesting. Okay, the restricted section. This is going to be interesting. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just in pain for a bit. Okay, a couple things you do need to keep in mind is that, for sure, is putting on the invisibility cloak. Well, we're going to go ahead and use it, and then press the X button on this book. Why? Because every time you try to get past it, it basically grabs you, and you have no choice to, get hit by a heart, or get damage from it. So, this little flower here, we're going to go ahead and heat it. I'm going to get the invisibility cloak activated here at some point again, because you're going to be needing that twice here. At least. At least twice. Okay, as you can see, I'm actually hitting each flower pot. Because some of the things that you can get will give you a collectible, as it is. So, now you're going to activate the invisibility cloak one last time, and get over here, get rid of the book, and upon doing so, this gray lady here will give us some items, like, for example, a cooking pot, or a cauldron for a particular recipe, which I'm not going to explain what kind of recipe this is because, one, we've done it once before, if you look at the first level of The Magic Begins, on the first episode I've done for this game, for the 100% walkthrough, you will see exactly what this potion will do. So, I could lift this up, or I could just stand on it. That's why. I could do multiple things there. I could lift that up, have one of my allies go over there, which is Ron there, and yeah, so it's kind of the interesting concept. So, now, we're going to go ahead and bring this flower over here. Okay, we're going to hit this, not the cat, but it's always good to hit the cat sometimes because it keeps the cat from meowing because, you know, or the meowing and hissing at you just because you're in the wrong. The cat knows you're in the wrong, but you're here to do a reason. You're here to do a purpose. So, boing. We're going to bounce right on up. Okay. Okay, we're going to go, okay, besides doing that, we're going to grab this, and then melt the ice, and on the inside, we got a popsicle. Okay? Now, the last ingredient, simple as it is, right? Well, I thought there was a buzzing. Oh yeah, the bookshelf right down there. Okay, so you need someone with a book in order to get that open. Like McGonagall will be a good option, or the headmaster, Dumbledore. He will be a very good option too. But the main characters that you get throughout the game is Hermione. She will be also another option as well. So keep this in mind for characters that have access to books. Okay. I was wondering why my controller was buzzing. I was like, hey, why is it buzzing up there? Well, duh, because there's the bookshelf down there with the puzzle bookcase. So we're going to grab this spider. And fret not. I could just stand right next to this and not have an issue. Like so. Anyway. So after you do the, sometimes if you try to collect the coins that are in here, you get pushed out. It's actually kind of hilarious. I like that. Alright. Inside this block here is a collectible. Alright, you cat, shush. I heard the cat too. I don't know if you heard it, but jeez, it's like, man, my ears are really good today. Okay, so now this time you're going to not hit the cat because one, it frees your ally and you would have to get caught again. So step one, you're going to bring a character that is really good at distraction. Could be either or, doesn't matter. And then swap immediately. Okay? And then the step two is getting everything in order, which is trying to find items like the item I have here. We're going to place that item there. And then we're going to place that there. And then we're going to place that there. Open this door right here. Grab this key. And then once you finally get this door over here open, then at that point you can hit the cat once the gate is open. Hit the cat, and the cat runs. And then at this point, not even like a few seconds later, your ally shows up. Pretty fun, huh? So, the final two, I was looking for those in the last area. I forgot that there was only 4 in the first area. Okay. There is a student in peril in here as well. But you need a couple things. first before you get to that point. So I will try to see that broken clock right there at the top of the bookshelf. Yeah, a student pearl is actually inside that. So in order to get that, you must do a couple things first before you get to that point. So keep that in mind. Okay. There are some other collectibles that are required. Okay. This is not buzzing my controller, so this is not important. So it's probably some studs in there. You could do so many things in here while you're waiting to open the door, but the main goal is to open the door. By doing so is going to Ron. Why Ron, you ask? Well, Scabbers of all things. We're going to shoot these books right here. Go right to the rat. And then we're going to go ahead and push this down and then press the A button to get rid of the rat. Okay, we're going to put this right here and it unlocks the door. Okay? Now, before you even open the Mirror of Erised, which is in the back wall there. Okay? First things first, see these spider webs that are in this room? If you do, then hit them while you're at it. Why? You get a crest by doing so. Not just any crest, you get a Slytherin crest on top of that. Even though the thing was showing it was red. Okay? Don't let the color of the number requirement of getting the collectible sometimes, because sometimes the color is not the same as it's supposed to be. So, it may confuse you at some point. So, we're going to go ahead and Lumos this plant to relieve some bats. We're going to hit those bats, actually. And then, upon doing that, level completion. Alright, so level complete. Can barely move because my neck has a kink in it. And don't worry about me, I'm okay. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Alright. Moving forward, continuing the story. And also, this 100% includes all the collectibles. That includes the gold bricks and everything that the game provides. So, keep in mind, I will be doing a lot of that. So, keep in mind, I don't like having to follow the ghost, because I only did that right at the beginning of the game, like when I first started playing this game, like a long time ago, when I played it on the Xbox. And yes, I was doing a 100% walkthrough on that, on my Xbox version. You could see there's a playlist for that. However, my Xbox decided to go on me. So now I have it on the Nintendo Switch with a new edition with the 5 through 7 years. So that was a bonus to have not only the first series of the game, but the second sequels of the series, which is, like I said, 1 through 4 is the first series, and then 5 through 7 is the second of the series. Even though that there is 7 years but still, considering the fact, can really impact a lot, depending on how you really look at it, really, in my opinion. So, as you can see, we already done this once already, so we don't have to do anything here. We just move on forward and be done with it. Okay? Now, the ghost will be annoying in the first year because of the bridge, but in the second year, the ghost will no longer be in the bridge. And onward, apparently. So, if you don't like following ghosts and you want to follow this guide through, then do what I do. Avoid the ghosts, and then you'll learn as you go. Okay? So, we're going to go ahead and go inside here. I believe this is the next level, so... And I believe so. So... We're going to do this level, and then we're going to call it quits for today. But you'll be seeing more of this next week. Uh-oh. Okay. So it looks like we're going to be hunting for one particular beast. Or trying to find it, for that matter. Alright, here we go. So it's me and Draco and the dog. For right now... Uh-oh. Okay, so this is not good. Okay, so we have the dog, we have Hermione, we have Ron, and we have Hagrid here. If you don't take care of the bees, they will destroy you real quick. Alright, Student and Pearl alert. We are going to go ahead and save them right away. So we're going to go ahead and do Lumos Solem right onto that. And then Student and Pearl, done. Okay? We're going to deactivate the spell here. Alright, this bee. Alright, I am going to take care of that beehive. As you can see, if you keep hitting the attack button, it will auto-target to ones that is closest to you, which is the most annoying part about that. So, we're going to go ahead and levitate this. And the tree becomes alive. Nice. Now you would think that you would go up there with a character, right? Like Hermione, Ron, and Hagrid, right? Well, guess what? You don't need to. You bring the dog up there instead, and yes, the dog can climb. Supposedly, the dog can climb. And the dog is the one you need up here. So, we're going to go ahead and dig it out, and bam! And we have some more ladders to worry about. Just like that. Okay, we're going to go switch to a character of your choice. If you choose the dog, be my guest. Because what you're going to deal with is spell-wise. Okay? Ron, why get yourself stuck in that? Oh, okay. This is why the bee can really be very annoying. We're going to take care of that because, as you can see, if you don't take care of the bee, it keeps hitting you until you die, basically. It's like, it's annoying after a bit. But still. Okay. Now, this little block down here, as you can see, it's glittering red. You need a dark wizard, and upon doing so, will give you a collectible item. I think there's about there's 7 or 8 of those at least, maybe 10. I don't know for sure, but you get a collectible upon getting every single last one of them. So just so you know, and be aware that getting those is important. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and swap to the dog right away. Why? This entire area is, in fact, a tunnel underneath. Okay? So we're going to go right inside. As you can see, I am targeting the stuff that is important, because you don't want to deal with what I dealt with, so, okay, you're going to take care of everything that is actually of importance. If there's a wasp's nest, or a bee's nest, you take out the nest, and then take out the bees that are still out at the moment. Okay? And from there, you go ahead and use the Lumos that I just got rid of. And then upon doing that, you're going to hit this. And then everything just falls. And explodes down there, basically. Now, next. May not be simple as you think. So, we're going to go ahead and get this out. So up to one of the spelling characters, exclude Hagrid, because he only has levitation, by the way. We will deal with this in a little bit. First things first, we're going to go all the way to this little spot right here. Okay, we're going to swap right to the dog. And then we're going to do this. I'm trying to do this quickly as possible so I don't run out of time. Alright, we're going to swap to Hermione. Now, we're going to have the levitation spell. Bring in the fish. There's 6 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Upon doing that, you get a Hogwarts crest. Okay? Now, you need the Lumos at this point. This comes down, but you need someone that is strong enough to pull this, okay? Now, you may think Hagrid is the only character on your team currently that would be the strongest character. Well, you're wrong. Here's why. Fang is also the stronger character in the team that we have. So you could choose either Fang or Hagrid of your choice. I'm going to choose the dog just to prove my point. Okay? Because, literally, I'm not kidding. How can you have a dog that's strong and be able to pull things like that? Like, how would you do that? Now, if you choose Hagrid at this point, that's okay. Because it's one of the strong characters you need to have in order to pull that up. Okay? As you can see, a bee is trying to get down here, right? Well, unfortunately, they are stuck up there until, well, you know. We're going to take this yellow one here. I did not want to, but see, sometimes having to move things around. Come on! Sometime today! Thank you. My goodness. Wow. Sometimes the mechanics can be very annoying at times. There we go. Let's take care of that and take care of this wasp nest before another one comes out. Come on! There we go. Alright, there is a character token inside this ball. You need a Dark Wizard by doing so. Okay. Here's another one of those little bricks I was talking about. You need a Dark Wizard. So we're going to go ahead and just... Oop, it looks like there's some stuff we need to find. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and just shoot, and not Hagrid, mind you. We're going to shoot away at these things. Rebuild it. And now you're going to do the exact same spell. And then climb your way up. But before you get too heavily into the entrance there, you're going to go ahead and take care of this plant. Okay, now, in we go. And that's the end of that level. I wonder who that could be. Tempting to come back and try to finish the job? Well, think again there, buddy. Hey. I tell you. I would continue the story from here, but we're going to go to the Leaky Cauldron. I don't have enough time to do more. So, unfortunately, this is going to be it for this video. So if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment, and also subscribe for more of these Harry Potter Lego Years 1 through 4 100% walkthrough and on the Nintendo Switch. I am your host, SorrellMan1, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.